Hello, Cancer. Thanks for coming into July's reading. Right off the deck, I've laid out the spread, I've cleansed the energy. And what we're seeing for the current energy for July for you is a feeling of being misunderstood. Maybe somebody has cast you in a negative light or not really seeing you for who you are. This can be a little concerning. It's almost as though, with the Six of Wands in reverse, you're letting what other people think have too much impact on the choices that you make. What's challenging this is the Knight of Swords. There's an opportunity coming along for inspiration, for you to shift your mindset and your thinking. The effects of the past is this Nine of Swords in reverse. You've been through something similar before, where maybe someone has painted you in a not so favorable light, and you've healed from that. That anxiety has lifted, and you're not quite sure why this situation is impacting you so profoundly. It's almost like, I don't care what people think. I don't care what they think or say about me, but somehow this has landed a little bit different for you. And when I pulled a card for what your higher self wants you to know, the Sun card in reverse came out. I think it has a lot to do with what your expectations were for this situation. You're being asked to shift your mode of thinking when it comes to this situation. It was almost as though you had the expectation that you were going to, this situation, people were going to see you for who you are. They were going to know what your intentions were. They were going to see the authenticity and the genuine manner of who you are. And something got screwed up. What you can't see is the King of Cups. Having a mature emotional response to this is key. You know, this guy is sitting on this throne, and the waters are kind of raging around him, but he's staying stable. Even though all this shit is going on in the background, this should tumble him over. He's staying firm. He's not being emotionally reactive. That is where your strength is, Cancer. In the future, we have the Two of Swords. You're going to be coming to a crossroads, making a decision. Difficult decision based on an uncomfortable truth. I think you find that the reason you're being painted in this not so positive light is because your character intimidates people. And you can't do anything about that. Sometimes we just intimidate people by virtue of who we are, because our character and our integrity speaks for itself. People know that they can't catch us up because we are coming forward authentically, and that can be really intimidating to people who do not operate that way. On the bottom of the deck is the Devil in reverse. You're seeing things for what they are. You're seeing the truth of things. There's been some sort of energy or element around this situation, or around you, where you're being able to see transparently. Maybe the betrayal or the nastiness or the, somebody around you could have an addiction or a very deceptive nature, and you're seeing through that. And it might be a little painful to see that. The advice I have for you is the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. You keep being you. Don't modify the way that you operate because of the way someone else is operating. The Hierophant is showing you to have faith. Stay grounded. Don't let somebody shake you. Don't allow someone to get a reaction out of you, because then they have control. That King of Pentacles is telling you, he's very sure. He's very grounded. He's digging his heels in. He is not shakable. His time, energy, and his resources, he's staying firm in those. He's not letting anything modify him or shake him. you're going to see the lie in this. Something or someone is really challenging you. They're trying to knock you off your pedestal. And you have to stay balanced. Keep doing what you did. Keep having faith that you're acting in integrity and that you're doing the right thing. On the bottom of the advice deck is the Eight of Swords. Be really careful not to have a self-victimization attitude. Sometimes we can get stuck in the self-imprisonment of the mind. And the advice card that I have for you this month is miracles. Miracles. Expect the wonders to emerge. Just look around the bend. A miracle's waiting to happen. Release fear and uncertainty, and majestic wonders wait to unfold for you. Watch for them and embrace them. Some come in an unlikely form. Trust that all is unfolding for your highest good. Expect miracles in your life. What is expected tends to be realized. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they'll grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish them when they appear, no matter how small they may seem. What others see as ordinary, the sacred traveler sees as wondrous. Look at your life in a new way. Let go of fear and expectations and allow the Creator to solve your challenges in mysterious and wondrous ways. Don't limit the way you think miracles can appear in your life. All is well. And don't let someone shake your foundation. Don't let somebody knock you off balance because they're perceiving you in a negative light. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Who you are stands alone. And you're not, it's not your job to convince somebody that you are doing the right thing and that you have the right motives and intentions. Who you are speaks for itself. You're not here to prove anything to anyone. Only to yourself. And you do have a miracle coming. And it's because you have moved in all the right ways up to this point. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope it helps. If you're looking to schedule a private reading, you can look to the link in my bio. Thanks.